I've been shooting film for a while now, and I enjoy shooting it because of the experience, the process, and the look of film. I started out with a point and shoot camera, and now I have an SLR. It's one of my favorite things to do, and my goal is to eventually be able to take a picture, develop it, and scan it myself. Sometimes I get questions or looks on why I shoot film. If it's an outdated thing, it costs more money, and it's why wouldn't I just shoot digital when I can have the picture instantly? And I thought I'd make this video to answer those questions. So yeah. One of the main reasons I enjoy shooting film is because of the experience. And I'm not really sure why, but I really enjoy the physicality of shooting film, more specifically with a manual SLR. So when you're shooting with a manual SLR, you do have to focus the lens yourself. So you have to twist the lens, to focus the image. You have to advance the lever, so you advance the film, you have to put in the film, and you also have to rewind it yourself. And none of these things necessarily improve the photo in any way. I just really enjoy the fact that it forces me to not just spray and pray, and really think and talk to myself, is this image that I'm about to take, is it really worth the dollar or 75 cents that I'm gonna pay to take this picture? Another big reason that I didn't think I would like is that when you're looking through your viewfinder, you are looking through glass. With a digital camera, you're looking at an electronic image. You're looking at what your picture is going to look like. It's a digital exposure. But when you're looking through glass, you don't know what the image is really gonna look like. And you don't have any settings that are blocking your field of view or kind of distracting. You're seeing a moment and really just focusing on that. Looking through glass is a weird feeling because it looks way more real than it does on a digital image, which makes sense because you're looking through glass. But I don't know, I think it looks cool. Another reason why I like shooting film is because you can't look at the image you just took. And obviously, you're shooting film, there's no screen, there's no digital component. But I realized that because I can't look at the picture, I'm able to stay in the moment. And what I've noticed is that when I shoot digital, every picture I take, I tend to look at the image right after. And if it's a good image, I'm oh, this is a good image. And for the rest of the time that I'm taking pictures, I'm it doesn't matter, I got a good image. I don't have to try anymore. And if it's a bad image, then, or something I'm not happy with, then I'm damn, I took a bad image. I'm thinking I'm a bad photographer. And then I kind of just get in my head for no reason. And so shooting film just completely eliminates that. So I'm not judging myself. There's no way I can judge myself or judge my skills because I can't look at the final product. After I finish a couple rolls of film, I send them to a lab so they can develop it and scan it, and then they send me an email with a Dropbox of all my images. And during that week or so waiting for the images, I'm getting more and more excited to see them. I totally forget all the images or things that I saw. It could be hangouts, it could be a little landscape that I saw and took a picture of. But it's always so rewarding to be oh, I remember that. Or you rediscover moments and you see fun pictures. And that's just fun. It's nice. It's no surprise, and I'm sure a lot of you guys already know, that film is pretty expensive. Film rolls, and also the whole process of developing and scanning them. And because I want to save money, I started to scan my own negatives. I scanned my negatives for the first time, and it took me hours just to scan and convert 36 frames. It's still so rewarding, and it's teaching me a lot about just color. And throughout this whole process of taking the picture, having a lab develop it and I scan it, it really just feels like I made the picture. A lab did develop it, but it's just more rewarding, and it's I worked for this, so the pictures kind of mean more in a sense. I also really like the film look. They're usually more dreamy, they're more imperfect memories. And lastly, one of my favorite things to do after I scan my images is to really cut my negatives and put them in my binder. It's just I'm keeping a physical record of things that I see, and maybe years from now I can revisit and rescan these images. But I do want to leave like a physical memento or something. They have something like they can remember me by, and that's something I would like to have. All this to say that I just really enjoy shooting film because it's fun, and I really enjoy the process of making it, not just the final image. I hope you enjoyed the video because I enjoyed making it, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.